Reverend Dr. Kevin W. Cosby and St. Stephen Church present the Legacy Day Concert, Sunday, February 26 at 6 p.m. in the St. Stephen Louisville Worship Center, honoring St. Stephen musical treasures and former WLOU personality David Anderson. Music provided by the St. Stephen Legacy Choir with special musical guests Raul Cunningham and Reverend Cleo Joyner III. This event is free and open to the public. We'll see you Sunday at 6 p.m. for the Legacy Day Concert. For more information, call St. Stephen at 502-583-6798.
We have this multi-billion-dollar collegiate sports industry. We have to figure out a way to fairly compensate those who are fueling that industry. Like Bernie said, what a great business model. You make billions, oh, and by the way, you don't have to pay the employees anything. How great is that?
St. Stephen Church is getting ready for Women's Month and a host of events on the Indiana campus. The women are leading the way to Sunday school this year with the Pack the Place kickoff next weekend. We want everyone in Sunday school, and we even have a special class to kick off Women's Month. Join guest instructor Reverend Diane Brown March 5th at 9:30 as she begins our new Sunday school series, When Helping You is Hurting Me. And then on Friday, March 10th at 7 p.m. on the Louisville campus is the stage play, Those Triumphant Women. You don't want to miss this powerful depiction of love, courage, and overcoming personal battles. Tickets are available immediately after service and can also be purchased at Eventbrite. We want to remind everyone of our Women's Day financial goal of $200,000. We're asking a $150 commitment from each member in this effort as we collectively move our church from debt to destiny. From Debt to Destiny is our 10-year plan to first, liquidate the church's debt, and secondly, create a lasting legacy for our church.
I like to think about endowments as intergenerational stewardship. It is a way that I have the opportunity to make sure that a church, a school that I've loved, that I've worked with and for, continues in the future.
The upside for a church is that long-term that church will be able to sustain itself today as well as in the future, but also accomplish many various goals despite economic downturns.
We rely on the tithes and offerings for the day-to-day operations of the church, to keep the lights on, to pay the mortgage, but for years and years to come, we need to make sure that there are funds available for all of the missions that our great pastor has created, that our organization, our church wants to accomplish in the years to come. We want our kids to be able to still enjoy the worship that we know here at St. Stephen.
An endowment is one of the ways that a church can always be able to grow and raise its sites, do more than it thought it could do.
As a very brilliant mind in itself, Pastor Cosby is definitely ahead of his game in terms of his thinking. It says that he is trying to accomplish what he can today while not only he's living and up under his leadership, but also that can help sustain future leadership.
Reverend Cosby is a great forward thinker. He knows that to preserve the legacy of this church, we have to start now.
I think it means that that congregation is saying, not only have we been here in the past, we have an intention to be here indefinitely. We have an intention to have a future that will outlive those of us who are here right now. That's a beautiful concept. It means that we think God will not only call us today, but is calling us into tomorrow.